Hello, my name's Anne Marie, and I'm here to tell you about what I learned in my first week of organizing information. We had several articles we needed to read, and we had to take notes for them. Here's my notes. We only have a short time to actually go over all of the stuff that I learned, so I'm going to try to jump in. We only have like 4 minutes. So, as I went over my notes, I was trying to think about what my big idea was going to be. I needed to connect all the information to one big idea. So I was reading my notes, trying to figure out what I actually learned. And as I read, I figured that the process of making or learning writing was actually the same process that students learn to write. So, like, kids first learn to speak, and then they learn how to draw pictures and relate pictures to actual words, and then they actually learn how to write. So my big idea, my big question was, how is the creation of information similar to the act of learning? So just like how students and children need to learn how to speak first before they actually go on to learn stuff, so did we. So we don't actually know when humans or Homo sapiens have began the act of speech, but we know 40,000 years ago that we did have a form of language that allowed us to express our thoughts. After we learned how to speak, came, nope, cave painting, sorry. Cave painting is where a lot of the times farmers or anyone would go into a cave and draw an animal as what we normally find. So in my mind, this was related to learning, the process of students learning, because before students even write, they have to identify what they're writing about. So if they want to write about animals, which a lot of the cave paintings are about, you'd have to learn how to draw an animal first. Many caves have been found around the world with cave paintings. Australia had a cave painting that dated back to 40,000 years ago. India had a cave painting that was dated 10 or 100,000 years ago. France and Spain have also had a large number of caves found, and China discovered a cave painting that showed that their culture actually might have created skiing. Pretty cool, actually. Why do they do these things? It could be similar to why we learn how to read and why we learn how to write. No one exactly knows why. It could be for the joy of reading, it could be because they're trying to jot down the information of their lives, but it's still really good information to learn about our ancestors. After cave painting came a lot of tablets were made on clay, but you could also find them on clay pots or copper plates, any kind of items. They were stored mainly in big warehouses. The warehouses were organized by subject, just kind of like how libraries are today. And that's basically all I have because I was trying to go through all the information really, really fast. I think I'm at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so I think I got my timing. Thank you very much for listening. This is what I learned today, and like I said, I think that the way that humans went about learning is similar to how we go about learning in our everyday lives, how we grow up, and just like how we change as students and as humans in this short period, even over time, that's how we learned how to write, if that makes sense. Alright, sorry it was so choppy. Alright, the end.